All right, guys. So we are here today at Choppers Hatchet House with the gentleman who started MLAT. You guys want to introduce yourselves?
I'm Pat.
Shaun.
And I'm Jerry.
So MLAT is a new format of axe throwing that is using basically bowling scoring as the premise behind it. So it's something completely different for us than just the normal IATF and waddle that we've been doing. And everybody here has had a great time playing it. So our Turnpike strike events that we have every month, we decided we're going to try a tournament using the MLAT and see how it goes. Have some fun with it, and everybody had a great time.
Yeah.
So you guys came out from Michigan to see the first MLAT tournament be held.
Had to be here for the first one.
Yeah. 10 hours.
10-hour ride, okay.
Yeah, and it's going to be even more on the way home because of this massive snowstorm.
Yeah.
Most snow, I read, Pennsylvania is supposed to get in 5 years.
Really?
And then we're here.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. What a time to come out.
Great timing. We planned it all out perfectly.
Yeah. Right? It's an adventure we're on.
So how did you guys come up with this game?
So we were COVID hit, kind of.
It was like early February.
Early February. Maybe it was pre-COVID, but right at the time.
Mm-hmm. Right before COVID hit.
We were waddle throwers out in Michigan.
Okay.
Majority of us were, and we were getting bored of it. We wanted a challenge. It's kind of not as challenging as I think everybody kind of feels that way. It's just not as challenging as it should be. And we're like, let's make our own thing. And since we are in the industry, we know all the pain points that all the venues are having. And I was like, let's start our own thing and fix all the issues that we see every day when we go to work.
Okay.
Right. So we invented this game. We looked for the challenge. We wanted something that beginner throwers could play and have fun and really test the skills of the professional throwers.
Mm-hmm.
But after seeing the tournament,
I
was like, wow, they're getting 300s already.
Yeah, well, I know you guys hadn't had a 300 yet, and it's kind of commonplace for us to see people that are at a level that's not common,
Right.
and have entire leagues built of, players that are like that. So it wasn't too much for us, but I was kind of excited to see you guys see, your
the level of skill here is crazy.
Yeah.
Like our leagues will have one or two phenomenal throwers, but here everybody's a phenomenal thrower.
Well, thanks. I don't know about me, but there are out there.
There's a reason I didn't enter our own tournament because I'm terrible.
Yeah. Well, we all, to be fair, the people that have been before us learned things and picked it up, and then other people that are coming in now pick up from them. Like I've learned from people that were doing it before me, and people learn from things that I, and so on and so forth. But the level is up there, and it's pretty cool to see. But the handicapping in the game allows it to level out and be a little bit more level playing field.
That was one of the pain points that we saw, in our own leagues and stuff. Was league night in our waddle tournaments on the final day tournament. Half our league wouldn't show up because they were going to lose. Yeah. Right. So, how can we solve this issue, and how can we solve it for everybody else?
Yeah, and that is one of the things with waddle, and I'm not knocking them, but everything's getting smaller and smaller, and it's going to be at the point where you can't even see what you're throwing at soon, and just hope I hit it. We
were having that discussion earlier today about our Grimace tiebreaker, and they just nailed it. It's the size of a nickel. Yeah. I don't know how much farther we can push the skill level without destroying it for everybody else. Yeah. It's amazing. I
mean, I see distance being another factor that we need to start incorporating in, doing 1.5 and 2 spins, and distance like knife throwing to keep it more challenging, different each time.
That's something we can implement. Let's do a 1.5 rotation league.
Yeah.
Or let's do a 2 rotation league. I don't know. The distance might not be there. But.
Yeah. So anyway, all right. Well, let's see. You guys have anything else about MLAT? How do you get into MLAT as a venue if you wanted to join it?
Honestly, easiest way to get a hold of us is probably on our Facebook page.
Okay.
All three of us will see that message. It's the quickest way for us to respond.
Yeah.
So we have our personal MLAT page, and then we started an MLAT discussion group.
And what's that site? What's it? ThrowMLAT.com?
ThrowMLAT.com is our website, and then there's a link at the bottom of our website to get to the Facebook discussion group. So you can join, like you're in it. Vito's in it over there, and you can just join that, and that's where all the majority of the MLAT players that have been in it now discuss, things they want to see, changes.
Yep, and then on our website, if you're looking to get a stencil, get started, we can do that. We have a YouTube page as well where we actually show you how to just make a stencil out of a yardstick so you can get started at home.
Yeah, the target is kind of big. It does.
Yeah.
It's all 5 boards, which was daunting to us.
Well,
and
It does use up a lot of real estate.
yeah.
That was part of our idea when we created it was, we're all throwing at that bullseye. You replace the middle board every day.
Yeah.
And like, what can we do to spread out all of our throws? Maybe save the venue's money on wood or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah, well, like for our Turnpike, I think we changed out a board or
One
two
board,
maybe.
yeah. One board.
And that's that's it. But that's again thrown on cottonwood or something that's not.
It was a big surprise coming over here and seeing the different wood. We're lucky. We got the 4-inch thick boards back home. So yeah, we're gonna add that extra board to our rules after seeing the issue that we had here.
Yeah. Which extra board are you referring to
The
there?
outer edge.
Okay,
So that when you're going for the splits, that you don't crack the edge off of it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not a big deal. It doesn't affect the gameplay.
Yeah, it's an evolving game and rule set and everything else. It's fairly new here, so I'm sure there's going to be tons of changes along the way.
Absolutely.
But yeah, I wish you guys all the luck with it, and I really appreciate you guys coming out. And if you guys have any other thing else you want to say about MLAT?
If you want to contact us, it's Patrick at throwmlat.com, Shaun at throwmlat.com, Jerry at throwmlat.com.
No, Shaun, S-E-A-N or
No, it is S-H-A-U-N.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah,
And Jerry's with a G or a J?
With a J.
Okay.
And then, or just to go to like the main inbox, it's contact us at throwmlat.com.
Right.
If you can't remember our names.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we tested. We put the scoring system that we have through the ringer in the
Oh,
tournament.
yeah.
It worked good.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you guys got a lot of work to do on that, as far as implementing
Absolutely.
tournaments and all that, but you got to start there, and it's a good start, and wish you all the luck in the world.
Hey,
appreciate it.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, thanks for throwing the tournament.
Yeah.
Right. It was awesome.
Appreciate you, Keith.
Yeah.
Yeah, and our beer keg trophy went over pretty well. Everybody loved it, so we're gonna
I saw it. Vin had a drink out of it over there.
Yeah. We're gonna wrap all the tournament winners around it like the Stanley Cup.
There you go. That's pretty
Hopefully,
cool.
we have to have a full size keg to the bottom. It'll be this tall. It'll be awesome.
Nice.
Yep.
All right. Well, thanks for joining us today.
Hey, thanks for having us.